Tell me what happened first.
It was probably around 11 when it actually happened. I was driving, and me and my team leader, his name's Kenny, we always sit there and talk and bullshit and, you know, make fun of everything that we're doing and, you know, just trying to keep a sense of humor so we keep our mind off being scared. And then the bomb went off. And then when I went to wipe the flies from my face again with my left hand, there was nothing there, so that's when I was like, oh, you know, that's gone. And then I looked down, and I saw that my legs were gone. And then they had kind of forced my head back to the ground so that hoping that I wouldn't see. If I didn't have my hand, if I lost both my hands, I really think, you know, it wouldn't be worth it to be around. Only because to have both your legs gone and both your hands gone would be 1,000 times more difficult than your hand.
What's that?
I can spin it all the way around. I can open and close it, and that's pretty much all it does.
Can you take my hand? Would that be a problem?
No.
If it hasn't happened yet.
I didn't know that I was blind. I kept pulling at the bandages and everything, and it was actually my ex-wife, who was my wife at the time, had to tell me that I was blind. I had lost both eyes. I've got 8 prosthetic eyes. I wear one on the right side. The left side has too much scar tissue in the socket, so I can't support one. But this eye is a nice blue color. It's got a carrot with the diamonds in the pupil. Those are the diamonds from my wedding band. My marriage fell apart because of my injury. So I had the oculist at National Naval grind the diamonds out of my wedding band and set them in an eye. And I kind of carry that around. It's the one I wear most of the time. All of those good movies, and you really glorify war. And then when you get there, you realize this is not glory. You know, getting shot at is not fun. This is not what I want to do.
One thing that did cross my mind is I thought, God, I'm shredded, I'm torn up. I'll be single the rest of my life. Who the hell can love me like this? So it doesn't affect me much. What you do. So I was driving on the radio, and next thing I know, it was probably not even a minute and a half later when I got hit. I ran over a pressurized bomb.
The shrapnel just exploded. It went everywhere. And the shrapnel that went into my cheekbone went up into my brain. They say I was in a coma for 12 days. A closed traumatic brain injury. And when I can't remember my own kid's name, okay, I can't ask a nurse what my kid's name. I can't ask a therapist. What do I ask?
You hold that up and down. All right, I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm worried about you. Yeah, I see.
Right now? But you gotta try it sometime.
Never expected I'm good. You're good? Oh, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thanks. I can't die. If I can lose my legs and still stay alive and be with my kids, be with my wife, then that's where I need to be. You know, God has given me a second chance. So my daughter, she would draw pictures, and Dad has, you know, she'd cut one leg off, you know, in her picture, and then it would become from a cut off to a robot to, you know, so they call me Dad with robot legs. You know, they don't care because they're like, hey, guess what, my dad, he's got robot legs now. The fight doesn't stop when you get home. I mean, in our cases, it's just begun.